Hello all, and welcome back to Chreos Gaming. I am continuing my Morrowind playthrough as the Khajit Thief Drolan, and getting close to done with duties for the Tribunal Temple. So Endrin is the most recent individual I've been working with. Does he have any more duties for me now? Yes, Master. I believe Arch-Canon Saryoni wishes to speak with you. Here is the key to his room, behind the locked door here. All right, I have been given...
I think the door's not locked anymore.
No, for various reasons, it's no longer locked. Actually, most recently, I was just running around and accidentally walked through it, forgetting that it was supposed to be locked. So, Arch-Canon's private key has been added to my inventory. That is this door, and this is the Arch-Canon himself, Tholer Saryoni. If I talk to him, he says... Faith conquers all, Nerevarine. Bless your breath and blood. What if I ask about advancement? What can I do for you, Master? Okay. Do you have any duties? I am old and will soon retire. You are one of the most promising masters. If you want to replace me as Arch-Canon of the Temple, you must complete the pilgrimages of the Four Corners. Okay, what pilgrimages? The most pious members of the temple make pilgrimages to various sites on Vvardenfell where gods, saints, and heroes have faced tests and trials. Okay, what about the Four Corners? The first corner of the House of Troubles is Malacath, the Daedric patron of the orcs who tests the Dunmer for weakness. There is a shrine to Malacath on Sheogorath, southwest of Dagonfell. Head south past the Dwemer ruins and take the second road to the west. Look for the shrine to the north. Take 4 Daedra hearts to the shrine. When you donate the hearts at the shrine, recite Vivek's 4 corners of the House of Troubles. Okay, do I know Vivek's 4 corners of the House of Troubles? Maybe it just does it. All right. Okay, so I have to go to Sheogorath, southwest of Dagonfell, head south past the Dwemer ruins, take the second road to the west. All right, I think I can do that.
You have 4 Daedra hearts on you?
I might. I did just get done killing a bunch of Daedra. I have 7 Daedra hearts on me, so I will be okay as far as that goes. So long as I've been in the process of just using divine intervention to get places, this should take me to, Ebonheart, and I can use the Ebonheart boat, or the docks at Ebonheart, I think, to get somewhere that'll at least make it potentially easier to get to Dagonfell. But he didn't really give it a name. He just said there was a shrine. So, I don't know exactly what I'll be looking for. Maybe it'll just be one of the 3-sided things. But to get there, probably start in Sadrith Mora. And from Sadrith Mora, see if I can travel to Dagonfell. Yes. Okay, so I can travel to Dagonfell directly. And I need to make sure to put back on my Necromancer's Amulet. And I will set Conjuration Spam as my spell. Alright, so I'm here in Dagonfell. I need to go south past the Dwemer ruins and take the second road heading west. And I must find the shrine. So I'm gonna cut out. I will come back in when I have found the shrine. Alright, so I started coming down this way because I saw this, even though the directions... Alright, so let's see here. Here's the Daedric ruins. Off to the right here is a road that will head to Dagonfell. So you come down this way. And I thought that this was the first road west, but maybe this is the first road west and this is the second road west? I don't know. So I was just looking around the map, saw that I'd been here before and saw this, thinking, oh hey, that might be a place that looks like a shrine. And then I got attacked by this orc on my way there, saw that there were additional orcs out in the distance. And so this is probably the right direction, given that they said that it was a shrine that the orcs had set up. So I'm supposed to come to the shrine, offer the hearts, and recite something. But first I want to see, are all of you aggressive? You are... Yeesh. You are... So yes. Which means I can get you away from the shrine before I do what I need to, so that if something untoward happens in the process... They're very heavily armored, which is interesting. I would not have expected orcs to be heavily armored. I don't know why. I'm used to thinking of orcs as more barbarian-ish, and so I would expect them to be using light armor. Can't get there with the... Alright. He came. Well, if their preferred weapon is a crossbow, I'm glad I didn't do what I was just thinking of doing, which was backing off and shooting them with my bow to get a few ranks of... What do you call it in? Oh hey, 27 orcish bolts and a steel crossbow. And I don't care. Alright, so a statue of Malacath, if I interact with it. My journal has been updated. Once, like a great house founded on sand, stood our temple, whose pillars on troubles were based. Now mischievous spirits bound in dim corners stand, rotted columns, but with iron-bound bands, embraced, cracked, crumbling marble, tempered on every hand. By strong steel forged in fire and faith, shackled, these wayward servants serve the land, the temple secured by the builder's grace. All right, so that is that done. Now I am fairly certain that I cannot just use Almcivi intervention to get back to Vivek.
What does your journal say?
My journal says, I made the pilgrimage to Dagonfell and read a passage from the four corners of the House of Troubles.
Okay, good.
So, I think now, like I said, I don't think Almcivi intervention will get me back to Vivek. So instead what I will do is divine intervention and then make my way back to Vivek so that I can use Almcivi intervention to get precisely where I need to be. Yep, Nissus. All right, so I will do that, and I'll be back I'll come back in when I get to the temple in Vivek. Okay, I am in MolagBal. Why am I in MolagBal?
Is there a temple there?
Yeah. But...
You went to Sadrith Mora.
Did I go to Sadrith Mora?
Yes.
Ah, crap. Alright, so I used the wrong... I used the guild guide to get to the wrong place and apparently went to Sadrith Mora. So now that I'm back in Sadrith Mora, I'll go to the right place. Go to Vivek instead. Yeesh. Apparently I'm not really paying attention to what I'm supposed to be doing. So use Almcivi. Here we go. Now I'm back in the Vivek temple. This is where I was expecting to be. So now I can put my Necromancer's amulet back on, because when I rested, I got attacked by a rather well-equipped member of the Dark Brotherhood, and so took some significant, significant giving to a percentage extent damage, but now I can tell Tholer Saryoni that have you completed the pilgrimage of the four corners? I haven't completed all of them. I completed one. You only told me about one. But if I ask about four corners now, you say the second corner of the House of Troubles is Mehrunes Dagon, the Daedra of Destruction, who represents the trials the Dunmer face in the lands of Morrowind. At Ald Sotha, oh, come on. The Daedric ruins northeast of Vivek City, Vivek rescued Sotha Sil, the only survivor of the minor house Sotha from the armies of Mehrunes Dagon. Fight your way to the statue of Mehrunes Dagon and recite Vivek's 4 corners of the House of Troubles. Okay, so I guess now I have to decide, am I doing all of these at once, or am I going to... sure, what the heck. I did all of the 7 pilgrimages at once. So, this one is going to be just Ald Sotha. And now I know where things are, so I will head over to Ald Sotha and come back in when I get there. Alright, so back at... Ald Sotha. Pressing the wrong button. So I'm gonna head down. Yep, there's still corpses from the last time I was here. So I think I should be okay and not have to worry about respawns. And it should just be a matter of forgetting the direction I'm supposed to go. And I'm not on local. Anyway, it should just be a matter of getting to the shrine and reciting, although doing so might result in being attacked. We'll see. Statue of Mehrunes Dagon. Journal has been upgraded. Once, like a great house founded on sand, stood our temple whose pillars on troubles were based. Now mischievous spirits bounds in dim corners stand, rotted columns, but with iron-bound bands embraced, cracked, crumbling marble tempered on every hand. By strong steel forged in fire and faith, shackled, these wayward servants serve the land, the temple secured by the builder's grace. Is that the same as it was before?
I think it's the same, but I'm not positive.
Okay, because it seemed slightly different. Alright, journal. I made the pilgrimage to Ald Sotha and read a passage from the 4 corners of the House of Troubles. I'm wondering if each corner is going to be slightly different. But we'll see. One, we'll see if I can remember, because obviously I didn't, but... Oh, right. I have to remember where I am, what I'm doing, and why it matters, because I can just go all Civia Intervention. There we go. Back to the temple. Put back on the Necromancer's Amulet so that I don't forget it and end up losing stuff, and we'll see what the next one is. Tholer Saryoni says, have you completed the pilgrimage of the 4 corners? No, but where's the next corner? The 3rd corner of the House of Troubles is MolagBal, who tries to destroy the Dunmer by corrupting our bloodlines. Baal-Ur is known as the birthplace of MolagBal, where the Doom Drum tricked MolagBal into becoming mortal. Vivek defeated MolagBal here and sent him back into oblivion. Baal-Ur is just north of Surin, but to get there easily, you will need a way to levitate over the mountains. Well, I can do that, but it's just north of Surin. And Surin's actually nearby, is my memory. Bring up the map, because isn't Surin just... Yeah, there's Surin, and Baal-Ur is right there. So, off to Surin with me, and I will come in when I get to Baal-Ur. Alright, successfully levitated over the mountains out of Surin into Baal-Ur, and Baal-Ur is populated by at least a... That is not an owlet. Or is that an owlet? That might be an owlet. By an owlet, but it's over there, so I don't think I care. I can just come into the Baal-Ur Shrine and probably find out whether or not this guy's aggressive. I'm going to guess he is, but I need to make my way down to the shrine and recite something else, and we'll see if I can remember whether it's the same thing or not. Thankfully, the guys in here aren't terribly durable. I think in part because of the armor they're wearing, or not wearing, since I'm pretty sure what they are wearing is light armor.
How does it feel?
Well, nope, that person survived better than I was expecting. Oh, hey, a book. Lord Yornbrett's Last Dance, which doesn't sound familiar, and light armor and skill increased to 75. Nice. A new book. Awesome. Alright, who else do we have in here? More Nords, it looks like. Hey, a journey of an armor hammer. I can use that. I've been doing my own repairs, so having armorer's hammers available is helpful. Okay, this is to the Balor Underground. Wonder if there's a travel system here. Well, no, there's not, but there are some... Okay. Fortify fatigue. Well, that doesn't seem all that significant. Okay, gold. I have started collecting soul gems. Although I don't need to, because I'm already working on conjuration with bound bow, and I don't need soul gems for that part of conjuration. It seems like I should have found, well, hold on, 3 bunks, so maybe those were the only people here. I don't know. Okay, switch to locals so that I can kind of see where I've been. Oh, that's intriguing. Just kind of the combination of the whole Daedric Ruin thing plus normal cave. Daedric Heart, Daedric Tonto, a brazier, and not much else. Interesting. Oh, Golden Saint. And, I don't remember. Ancestral Spirit, I think is what those guys are called. Well, she wasn't as durable as the last one. Glass Jink Blade. Paralyze. Now let's compare a Glass Jink Blade to a Steel Jink Blade. Paralyze for 10 seconds. So they've got the same. 200 charges, 200 charges. 4 to 5, 4 to 5, 5 to 5. Yeah, I'm going to trade this out. And then we'll come... Bone Lord. Okay. Oh, that's right. That's where I was fighting those. Wow. This is impressive. Much more so than the other shrines I've been to so far. And other than... And reciting it hasn't resulted in summoning anything. It's all been what is around it at the time. There happens to be a caster here this time. And is that a lizard? Well, what are the lizard called?
It looks like
Argonian? Or is it just...
I think it might be like some of the other Daedra that are lizard-like.
Oh, those. Yes, that would make sense. Dang it, can I get behind this person? Not really, but it's Drar Clairvaux. Ooh, close.
Grab him.
Dang it. Is she attacking? No.
I'm sure there's someone
Okay.
else you can bother.
So, she's not aggressive, but won't talk about anything.
Maybe it's because you're, whatchamacallit, slow.
Yeah. So, I'm just going to try and admire.
Oh, because you put your weapon away and it went up.
Oh, hey. Well, admire worked.
Yeah, no, but it had been like 30-something, and then you put your weapon away and it was 53.
Oh, okay, but I still can't talk about anything except soul slime. Why are you here? Why are you not a... Well, okay. We'll see what happens. Can I... Alright, statue of MolagBal. Once like a great house founded on sand, that's the same, stood our temple whose pillars on troubles were based, now mischievous spirits bound in dim corners stand, rotted columns, but with iron-bound bands, embraced cracked, crumbling marble, tempered on every hand. By strong steel forged in fire and faith, shackled, these wayward servants serve the land, the temple secured by the builder's grace. Yeah, so I think that one was the same.
Yeah, the first and the last line for sure.
And I'm not gonna take anything because everybody else had been aggressive. I'm confused. Okay, well, with that said, divine intervention my way out of here. Where does that put me? Where am I?
That's yet.
Oh, wow. Where was... Oh, I guess I was over here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not surprising then. Okay, so let's try Elm Civi intervention. Oh. Balmora. Oh. Okay. Off to the Mages Guild to dock the guild guide then so that I can make my way to Vivek the quickest way I know how. Although Balmora maybe using the Siltstry would have been quicker. Either way, I am back where I want to be. And I have one more corner to go. Have you completed the pilgrimages of the Four Corners? Not yet. The fourth corner of the House of Troubles is Sheogorath, the Mad Star, who threatens the Dunmer with madness. It is time to renew a pact Vivek made with Sheogorath long ago. To do so, you must find the Gamble Putty. Okay, what on earth is a Gamble Putty? Yes, I know it is a strange name, but all Sheogorath's creations have the touch of madness. Find the Gamble Putty in Ald Daedroth and donate it to Sheogorath's statue there while reciting Vivek's Four Corners. This will renew the pact and prevent Sheogorath from tormenting us with madness. Ald Daedroth is on one of the islands between Sheogorath and Azura's coast. I will mark this place on your map. Ald Daedroth. I want to bet. I'm going to say I've been there.
I think you have to.
And I probably... It's Ald Daedroth, right? Why? There it is. Okay. And I'm going to suggest that I may have found Gamble Putty too, if I have been there. So, I'm going to jump over to Balmora first, find out whether or not I have in fact already received Gamble Putty, because if I have, I won't find it in Ald Daedroth. So, I'll come back in when I get to Ald Daedroth one way or the other. Alright, so I have made my way over to Ald Daedroth. I think this is the location that one of the Ashlanders wanted me to free up for them so that they could come back and live here again, if I remember right. Because I talked to one of these guys, told them I was the Nerevarine, and they attacked me. And then I knew better than to tell this guy that I was the Nerevarine, because the other guy was up in this corner, somewhere around here. At least that's my memory. I might have this confused with a different one, but we ran back and forth. I had to run back and forth a couple times, and then she followed me because she could water walk. And I had to come in and clean out the worshippers of Sheogorath to do it. Which is concerning, because because that means I would have been here. I would have considered it aggressive. And I would expect that the water spear's still here. Oh, water breathing for 100 seconds. That's pretty cool. And there's a Ring of Tears.
What's the item just above it?
An expensive amulet. And then there's
Okay.
a Potion of Fool's Luck. So I'm looking for... Oh, I don't even remember the name of it now. Gamble Putty. And I did not have...
Oh, it is a glove specifically.
Oh, did it say that? Yep. Finding a glove called Gamble Putty and donating it to Sheogorath's statue. The trouble is, I don't remember having seen Gamble Putty. So I'm going to have to either find it. It's still the same. Yeah, and it is so... Oh, this could be interesting. The antechamber. Oh, sorry. Local. That's what I wanted. Now, loot doesn't tend to disappear, I don't think. That's a Crimson Despair amulet. I don't know if somebody would have been wearing. That's one of the ordinators. And if I'm right about it being where one of the Ashlander tribes came, I don't know why they're not here. Maybe I've got it backwards, but this definitely seems like the whole ordinators being in combat with. Yeah, and this is where there was a scamp selling things, and I had to challenge 2 of the folks here. But there's nothing in here that suggests a chest or a location where I could find Gamble Putty. I'm very concerned that I already looted it and just don't remember where I put it.
Go back to the...
To
that room.
The one I was just in?
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's up here. Alright, what am I going to look at?
What's in the corner?
This corner?
Yeah.
Beds. And then that is a bargain disease resistance, bedrolls, pillows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, because I was thinking, because you could mouse over the pillows, I was wondering if there's something underneath it or something.
Well, you can find out. Nope, just a bedroll. Oh, good catch. Okay. Well done. I wouldn't have thought of that.
Well, you know, something about madness. I don't know.
Yeah, no, makes sense. All right, so they do... This is intriguing. So cast when used, you get better agility, better intelligence, better personality, and better luck, but worse endurance, worse speed, worse strength, and worse willpower. Interesting. Okay. Well, I am glad you were helping me, or watching, or whatever we want to call your participation in this, because, yeah, I probably eventually would have gone and looked it up and given up, but much better when the player can discover it without having to ask for, well, we've been playing together, so I'm counting it as not asking for help. All right, Sheogorath. Journal has been updated, and it is the same stuff. So rotted columns, blah, blah, blah. Okay, interesting. And my journal says, I made the pilgrimage to Al-Daedroth and read a passage from the four corners of the House of Troubles. The pact with Sheogorath has been renewed. And that should be the last quest that I have to do for, or last portion of the four corners. So Divine Intervention to get myself, oops, cancel, to, where am I?
Buckmoth.
Oh, yeah, I'm in Buckmoth Legion Fort in Eldrune. Okay, which means I actually now want to use Almcivi Intervention to put because that will, my enchant skill increased because I used Almcivi Intervention?
Huh.
What? Using enchanted items increases your enchant skill? Just
well, it'd
that
be your
little
familiarity
bit?
with it.
Yeah, I guess. Just seems surprising. Okay, from Eldrune, I can go to Balmora. From Balmora, I can go to Vivek. And then from Vivek, I can use Almcivi Intervention to get to the temple. Vivek.
What?
Here we go.
I don't know.
Okay. So let's now see what he says, see what Tholer says since I have completed that. He asks, Faith conquers all, Nerevarine, bless your breath and blood. But you didn't... What? Four corners? Four corners. You have finished the pilgrimage of the four corners of the House of Troubles. I may have more duties for you. Okay, so I finished the pilgrimage of the four corners. Cool. I'll find out whether or not he has more duties for me in the next video. For now, thanks all.
Hello all, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button below. You can also subscribe using the channel image in the center of the video. If you are interested in more content in this video series, to the left is a link to the full playlist. Alternatively, when it is available, to the right will be a link to the next video in the series. Thanks all.